Hey guys, RR Expert here. It's 9 o'clock a.m. New York time, and let's do some trading using some of the concepts that I've outlined on this channel. You can get free mentorship in groups. Everyone can join. You don't have to have any experience. If you want to know some of these concepts for free, join the Discord. Also, if you have been benefiting from these videos, like and subscribe. And share these videos. I keep seeing these videos online from YouTubers, or I don't know, I just call them influencers. I don't even call them real traders or gurus or anything, because that's what they are, influencers. And they create these videos where they're like showing ICT or SMT, and they like enter a trade and they let it run, and then while the trade is going in their favor, they're like doing what ICT is also doing, going with drawings and paintings and stuff like that. It's all irrelevant. It's really tempting to go up here because of this green candle, even now, but I'm just hesitating. So I'm just gonna leave this one and see what it does, and then look for the next one. Yeah, so good, we didn't enter. So I'm not thinking like it took something here. I'm not looking at this or looking at this. These things are only going to confuse you. So I'm confident it's going to go down here. So when I get stopped out, I just re-enter. And my first focus now is get my loss back. That's not necessarily it going here. But let's see if we can get some of that loss back, and then look for the next one. So normally when you have two losses in a row, you just stop, But again, this is just for educational purposes. And sometimes you're wrong one time, two times. But, based on what I'm seeing on the higher time frames, I think it's gonna go down, so I just re-enter. I'm just gonna add another contract, because I think all my trades were 2 contracts. I'm just gonna add another one. It's not about the money, guys. I'm just showing you what is possible, and I can teach you these things. They're not difficult, but it's gonna take some time. It could take weeks or months before you even understand everything. I'm talking about the practical side, so when to enter, when not to enter, all this stuff. So it's becoming kind of risky now because we're entering the equities open, so maybe it's just gonna ram through here and then down if it's just gonna consolidate here. So, we're just gonna wait and see what is gonna happen. Okay, so thankfully the price went down. Let's see for the next one. And don't think, oh, I should have let it run, just grab what you can grab. And so we had 2 losses, so we need to get those losses back. And so normally you would stop, but and just for this, for the purpose of educating, I'm going to continue. So when I now look at this, I'm understanding why I took at least 2 losses, because now I'm seeing it. And so for the next time, I might be aware of this, but you cannot always prevent this stuff. You're always going to have maybe 1 or 2 losses. But the hard rule is when you have 2 losses, stop. Let's see if we can do a long because it's entering in here. So I'm just combining some of the stuff that I know, and I'm always waiting for confirmation. I'm not just going to enter here because that's what some people claim. So even if it does this, it has to be like a good green one, that goes through most of the candles you see here. And as you can see, it's not really giving that impulse. So we're not going to enter. Yeah, maybe not the best. Not the best. I'm just going to collapse it. It's not. I don't know. Maybe I broke even with commissions, but so when you have an impulse, you want the candle to be as green as possible, whatever color you use, but you don't want the wick on the upside. So we're gonna collapse the trade. And again, don't believe in this SMC garbage. I see it like it's creating orders and creating liquidity. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Don't even think about those things. Just go with the facts. Wick is often a reversal pattern. Saying we're gonna go the other way. So if I would have entered, yeah, I did enter here, and then I would have been stopped out. So it's good we didn't. It's good we closed the trade. So maybe it's gonna try one more time. I'm not a fan of the S&P because of the spread and the ticks, But sometimes I am looking at that chart, because sometimes the S&P does go up. But again, I'm not really looking at this. So I'm not saying, oh, because this goes up, let me enter here. But you might be able to do a long on S&P, So this is the thing with these areas, you want a candle like this. Well, obviously you're not gonna trade this candle because when it shoots up like this, look, you're gonna have very big stop loss, because you have to put the stop loss below the low. I'm not gonna enter here. When it retraces, I'm also not gonna enter because I don't believe in this idea of this being a gap coming into it. Because everyone who is trading ICT, eventually you will come to me and you will then admit, because most of my Discord members are ex-ICT, and they admit that it often does this, and you get stopped out, and then it goes up, or it doesn't even go up. It goes even down more. So areas that I'm looking at now is this, but because it is 9:30, so it's really hard to look for a short here in these areas. But let's see, sometimes the equities are not as sometimes they're not really bad, and volatile, but we're gonna see today. Again, I like a candle here. You could have traded this candle because this one is a really good one, but you're not gonna do that around these minutes before the opening. Really tempting to go long here, man. Like perfect conditions to go long, but because of the time, we're not gonna do it. Even with this wick, so I would have been stopped out, but I would just re-enter. And the proof is in my other videos. Even here, I take 2 losses, and I'm confident the price is gonna go down. Let's see what the equities are gonna do in 1 minute or 30 seconds. I want to press the button, but it's just not. It's probably not gonna fill. So we're not gonna do that. Let's wait. Let's wait a bit. Yeah, even on the 15-second charts, creating these wicks. So now I might not go long anymore. Now maybe I'm thinking price is gonna go short. So I want to go short here. I want to do it, but it's not gonna fill around these minutes. Not gonna do it. You can see the amount is a lot. Be very careful. I mean, if I wanted to go short here, with these kinds of wicks, you have to be careful where you put it. So the most safe option would be here, but you're not gonna do it like a stop loss like that. Even with micros, you're gonna have a lot of risk. So you have to be very careful around these times. Yeah, So I'm going along now. See what it's gonna do. So now the downside is I have to put my stop loss all the way here, and then you have to be lucky it's gonna fill, and it's just not gonna do that probably. So this is the risk of entering, even if you think the price is gonna go up here. You see, you're gonna have a big loss. So it's not one-on-one anymore. There's no point in doing this. So this is not what you should be doing, guys. You're not gonna like risk 400 for 75. But let's say these were normal conditions. You might be. So let's say it was around 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. You might have gone away with this, but you have to put your stop loss here. But you can see 9:30 is always the price doing stuff like this. So it's basically creating a very big range. So basically, like the price is ranging within this area here. Yeah. So normally you can do a short here. Why? Because you see wicks here, and then, but again, there's a big chance not even gonna fill. And I'm not saying aim for here. Right? You're just scalping the amount of you're losing. or you're willing to risk, not losing, but willing to risk. The market is just bullying us. Look what it is doing here. Not, not giving those candles that we want again here. Creating like these same sized candles, and seems like it does want to go down again. And yeah. Let's see. Let me see. Let me put this here. Let's try to get one last one. Yeah. Okay. So let me get this better. Okay, so I was lucky. The price kept going up when it didn't want to close. So this candle is almost gonna close, and so, well, looking at this area here, and if you've been watching my videos, at the beginning of the opening and at the end almost, it's gonna make wicks, So, two conflicts that I used for me to go long here. Guys, I'm gonna quit. I don't know. I think we broke even for today. I just want to give you some examples. Don't look at the amount. Always risk the same amount, and it is doable. Man, we have people in our Discord. Join our Discord, guys. It's for free. And I see you tomorrow, man, or in the Discord. Bye bye.